Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast this side of East Yorkshire. Today we have a 1v1 on Meeting of Minds. Over in the Imperial Guard corner we have got Ghost, and over in the Space Marine corner we have the Blast Furnace. Blast Furnace throwing out 3 Scouts and a Servitor along with a Chapel Barracks, whereas Imperial Guard player is throwing out Triple Guardsman and a Tech Priest Engineer along with an Infantry Guard command tucked neatly away in this little choke point over yonder, as well as a plasma generator. So I'm very excited for this game. Both Ghost and Blast Furnace are very impressive players in their own right, so it'll be interesting to see where we go in this game. I have no idea how it goes. I've only watched the first couple of minutes, as I didn't want to spoil it for myself. Infantry command finishing up. Instantly seeing a command squad going out. Now, of all the Guardsman games that I've seen so far, it would stand to reason that the command squad will come out here and try and do some plasma generator bashing, but interestingly enough, there is no plasma generators to bash. Capturing the nearest and dearest listening posts are being built up, and a force commander is out on the way for the Space Marine player. Again, Guardsmen just moving out, capturing their bits and bobs. Command squad is now out, going straight away for that priest. Probably see maybe a Psyker, deal with any big, strong force commanders coming their way. This is what usually happens. Listing post instantly going down on the strategic point over here. Furthest and farthest one has had a listing post on. Command squad approaching. What else going on? Guardsmen are moving out over here. Relics are being captured on both sides. They have seen the listing post, although they're not building a Psyker as of yet. Maybe just going to see what's what. Oh, that's interesting. So the moment they see the Force Commander, they're going to build up a Commissar instead. There's probably reasons for that, but reasons beyond my ken. We've got some Space Marines coming out. 5 Guardsmen versus 4 Scouts over here. Commander Squad not seeing any Plasma Gens are going to try and focus down this Servitor. Although the Force Commander is going to bash them out a bit. Space Marines are going to come out. Probably blast these boys. Scouts are going to chase away these Guardsmen over yonder. Command Squad going to slap around the Space Marines before retreating themselves. Commissar are going to join them. Priests do increase the overall damage output of the Command Squad. I do believe that the Commissar helps with morale and also health regen. I do believe. Scouts chasing these Imperial Guardsmen all the way back home. Got some shooty bits going on this foot of this listening post. Now 2 squads, the Scouts are going to fall back a bit. Command Squad over here is going to try and chase away these Scouts before they capture the Relic. The Relic has already been caught there. Space Marines been built up to 5 boys. Going to try and engage in close combat. Priest has gone down, which is very unfortunate. The Plasma Generator is now out, so they will see it. They will try and shoot down the Servitor, but they're starting to flee as the Force Commander is approaching them. Scouts are continuing to shoot at these Guardsmen. Guardsmen have had their morale broken. Space Marines are going to move in. They are in heavy cover, but that won't do much for them with this impressive amount of Space Marine fire going on. This will force the Guardsmen over here to retreat. Both morale for squads have been broken. A Commissar is on the way, but with only Tier 1 being available, they won't have the shooting their friends ability to regain the morale. Commissar offered a bit of a mission there. He's going to see what he can see on his own. Force Commander stubbornly chasing these boys away. They are regaining their priest. Commissar probably been overextended. He is going to go back and join one of his boys, no doubt. We have now quite a sizable Plasma Gen farm going for the Space Marine player. Let's have a quick look at the economy. 104 to 10 compared to 97-20. Do have 2 Plasma Gens going down here though for the Imperial Guard player. Scouts being slapped. And the commander of the command squad going down, instantly going to be replaced, however. Force Commander is going to try and chase them. Chasing them over heavy cover, his movement speed will be a little bit slower. These guys are just going to move in on their own. Space Marines and Scouts will send this squad of Guardsmen back. Quite a sizable amount of Guardsmen are over here, stood firmly in the heavy cover. There we go, they're going to stay there. Focusing down this Scout squad. They are being flanked. Command Squad over here is going to try and bash some of these Plasma Generators. Servitors have done a runner, and the Force Commander is going to see if they can push them off this Plasma Gen. These boys have retreated into their own heavy cover. We'll be focusing on the flanking guardsmen. Chasing them away, taking down a couple of models. Plasma Gen almost going down. But the Servitors have coming in the nick of time, and they are going to be able to repair it. Force Commander has taken out the Commissar. Commissar is going to be replaced with a Psyker. Do have the Space Marines and Scouts been surrounded. They are going to focus down on the Guardsmen over here. They are replenishing themselves. Morale has been broken with the Commissar in it. They are now going to engage in close combat. These two Guardsmen are going to focus down on the Space Marine squad over here. Although still standing firm, these Space Marines, still more or less with loads of good health units, or models should I say. This Space Marine over here is looking a little bit vulnerable. Command squad is going to move in. Probably going to push these boys away, but then again the Force Commander is also going to be supporting them. Space Marines are going to fall back a little bit. Force Commander not wanting to get into close combat, is just going to use his long-range pistol. Focus down on what he can. Priest is quite low on health at the moment. Imperial Guard slowly but surely moving forward. They are going to see if they can focus down this Force Commander, as well as the Command Squad. Going to jump in. Do have a Strip Soul going on him. That will take a good chunk of his health. There we go, he's already on about half health. He's going to join this squad and then do a bit of fall backing himself. Another Space Marine squad out. Now we do have an Armory going to... that looks like a bionic thing. Tier 2 for the Space Marine player. And I imagine there we go, Tier 2 for the Guardsman as well. So more or less... at the same time, Space Marine player is a little bit ahead in tech. 116 and 40 to 122 and 40. So an ever so slight advance on the blue money for Space Marine player. Priest is being replaced in the command squad. One scout model looks like he's going to go down. Possibly. Maybe. Almost. No, not quite. Escaping by a hair's breadth. Now, a substantial amount of Space Marines over here. No upgrades for the weapons as of yet. We do have some more bionics going down for them as well. Rhino transport out of the machine cult. Enough room in that bad boy to fit in 2 Space Marine squads, if they so wish. I think, anyway. There we go. Yeah, you can fit 2 Space Marine squads in there. There we go. I feel like as if I've learnt a lot. I mean, I don't even need to reference my book very much anymore, but I'm still can't remember all the details off the top of my head. I am but one boy. Rhino is going to go over here, and these scouts are just going to chill near this listening post with shooty bits. This listening post is going to be shot down. We do have a missile launcher. 1 missile launcher in each squad, which makes sense. You want to spread out your upgrades, so if one gets tied up in close combat, then you still have got 1 missile launcher online. Rhino transport going to run away from this impressive mass of human bodies. We do have some upgrades, some satellite targeting resolutions for the guardsmen. A priest will be coming out. Priest is probably going to join one of these squaddies over here. Rhino transport being... oh dear, I didn't even notice this. We've got some assault marines going to be chasing around this tech priest engine here. They have spotted a thermoplasma generator. That'll probably be the Space Marine player's next target to take down. Quite hard to defend these generators from way out here. Assault Marines are still chasing down this tech priest engine here. Listening post will be shot down. Guardsmen now have their grenade launchers. Curse of the Machine Spirit going down on the Rhino transport. We also have a Dreadnought slowly but surely meandering its way over. Guardsmen don't have much in the way of an answer at the moment. They are going to get their weapon specialization upgrade, which should help them deal with Space Marines. Maybe potentially even shooting down the Rhino transport with the grenade launchers. Morale has been broken. This Dreadnought is going to cause a lot of problems for the Guardsmen at this point in time. Thermoplasma generator on its way down. A second Dreadnought on its way out as well. And the scouts are going to decap the critical location in the middle. Yeah, this is a very precarious situation for the Guardsmen. They will need to get some sort of... ah, there we go, heavy weapons teams. Stick some las cannons on those bad boys. Do have a mechanized command going on over here as well. Heavy weapons team up and at them. Going Going to get a lasgun emplacement gone, but Assault Marines have seen them, and they are going to charge straight at them, but the grenade launchers of the Guardsmen will, oh dear, been able to shoot that boy out from middle of a jump. Castle Machine Spirit has gone down this Dreadnought, and Plasma, oh sorry not Plasma, Space Marines are going to fire, focus down this heavy weapons team over here. Although with the sheer amount of firepower that the Guardsmen do have at the moment, they have been able to take down the Space Marine squad very, very quickly. Morale has been broken, only one Space Marine in the squad left. And we do have another heavy weapons team over here, going to be upgraded with a las cannon. Say what you want about the Guardsmen. They are very, very fragile, but get a bunch of them together, especially when you give them some plasma guns and whatnot. We'll be able to cut through whatever they like very quickly. You have a mine strip or soul strip or whatever going down that Force Commander, and the Force Commander has gone down, but they have managed to take down that las cannon heavy weapons team over yonder. 3 Dreadnoughts out on the field at the moment. Some Guardsmen are going to jump in this infantry command over here. And this does look like both Space Marine squads have been taken down. Rhino transport going to get out of there as quick as they like. And another heavy weapons team is out in the making. Tech Priest Engineers here are going to focus on repairing this listening post. Guardsmen are going to hold firm in this neat little choke point. Oh, there we go. One Space Marine squad did survive by the skin of its nuts. Have a quick look at the base, what's going on over here. Some more Space Marines, but nothing too exciting. They have spotted the Mechanized Command, so it looks like they're going to send some boys over there. Some Sentinels will be on their way out. Priest is going to be out this way as well. Listening post has gone down. The Dreadnoughts are slowly but surely pushing their way through. Heavy weapons team is going to sit straight in front of a Dreadnought. Dreadnought is going to cut through it very, very quickly. Not the ideal place for a heavy weapons team to sit down. Maybe want to tuck them away here. It's a little bit harder to notice them and see them. Commander, oh dear, Commander has been thrown about by that Dreadnought. One Sentinel is out. Although one Sentinel on its own will take a while to cut through the Dreadnought's armour. Tech Priest Engineer is doing its best to keep this building alive, but 2 squads of Space Marines are going to cut through this Mechanized Command very quickly. Infantry Command also as well going down. Guardsmen, morale has been broken. Wills have been shaken. 2 Sentinels out. Will they be able to get a third one? Possibly. They have managed to take out both Dreadnoughts and the Rhino. Just narrowly managing to save this Mechanized Command, although 2 Dreadnoughts down here are going to make their way through these plasma generators. Guardsmen are still online at the moment. Sentinels are now going to make a quick run down here. Space Marine player will probably want to start switching to potentially something else with this amount of Sentinels out on the field. Dreadnoughts will not be able to catch them in close combat to give them a slap. And that is all the Dreadnoughts down. We do have one more Dreadnought left. And another Dreadnought is currently in the mix. But it all goes relatively quiet. Very good defense from the Guardsmen. 1, 0, 3 and 20 economy to 1, 6, 1 and 90. So the Space Marine player does have a significant economic advantage at the moment, especially with their thermoplasma generator up and running. Scouts down here have been capturing this critical location. So it's not all over, but the Guardsmen will have to get their economy back online, or at least do some counter-harass to bring the Space Marines back down to their level. Lots of Dreadnoughts still being produced. Got 2 more coming this way. Sentinels are going to focus it down. Rhino transport probably going to drop down some. There we go, some Space Marines. They've now got 2 rocket launchers apiece, so they will be able to cut down through the Sentinel very, very quickly. Although a very good player will just move it back a little bit just out of range. Do believe we saw some... Ah, yes, we saw a Castle Machine Spirit go down on this boy. This guy just moving in. Dreadnought trying to retreat, or at least get out of the Sentinel's line of fire before it's killed. Psyker being picked up and thrown away by that Dreadnought. One Dreadnought down here has been taken down by the looks of things. Still 3 Sentinels online. Lots of morale has been broken. Space Marines get back in the Rhino. More Assault Marines are on the way out. Dreadnought has been taken down again, so again, Imperial Guard player, very good defense against this Dreadnought assault. We do have lots of assault marines coming out now. I wonder if they've been upgraded with their crack grenades. Be great for just jumping in, doing some mass damage to these very fragile sentinels. One sentinel quite low on health. Tech Priest Engines here will follow him and do some repairs. Oh, this Rhino looks like it's going to go in for the chase. See if he can catch it. Does look like that they will be able to. Get the jump out. Oh, it seems like they're going to focus down on... Ah, there we go. Takes down the Sentinel, takes down the Tech Priest Engines here. Not the cheapest of builders to replace. Another Sentinel looks like it's going to go down there. Manages to take out the Rhino. Oh, terribly sorry. Two Sentinels still alive, although they look like they're... Ah, no, never mind. That one rocket might be able to take it down. Not quite. Surviving with 46 health, it just needs to escape. It's caught in between a rock and a hard place. 3 Dreadnoughts out here. Lots of Assault Marines are jumping in, tying up these Guardsmen. Space Marines, without their Rhino, now moving in down this little narrow corridor. One Sentinel does get cracked by the Dreadnought. Imperial Guard in full retreat at the moment. One more Sentinel has been built to replace the lost one, but there are now only 2 Sentinels on the field at the moment, and there are a lot of Dreadnoughts on the field. 4 in total. Assault Marines not leaving these Guardsmen alone. They are trying to recuperate with their plasma guns. Might want to go back to a bit more of a defensible position. We do have another Sentinel on the way out, but the Dreadnoughts smell it in the waters. They are going to go over and see if they can slap down this Mechanized Command. Space Marines jumping out of their Rhino. The Rhino has been replaced. They are now on Sentinel hunting duties. Guardsmen going to try and help defend this Mechanized Command. Mechanized Command will be repaired by the Tech Priest Engines here. Sentinel being shot down by these missiles. One more Sentinel is going to come around the flanks. Assault Marines still chasing after these Guardsmen. And the triple Dreadnoughts punching their way through this Mechanized Command. They do finally are able to get it. And Ghost with that throws out the GG. Absolutely fantastic game from both players. Just the defense down here, being able to push back even with so little in the way of economy towards maybe the mid-game with the Space Marines having quite the economic advantage. Was still able to push them away once or twice. A phenomenal game by both players, so well done everyone. Anyway, mine has been Master Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a short, and I will see you in a bit. Peace!